the Hema Committee report exposing several violences and accusations of sexual violence against women actors in the Malayalam film industry. The report of the three-member Justice Hema Committee, which was formed in 2017, was released on August this year, revealing shocking horror tales of discrimination and exploitation and sexual harassment of women in the Malayalam film industry. The report, submitted by the committee to the Kerala government in December 2019, was released with limited redactions. The much-awaited report of the Justice Hema Committee, the government-appointed panel in 2019, studied issues faced by the women actors in the Malayalam film industry by the mafia lobby, and comprises explosive accounts of harassment, exploitation and ill treatment of women that was being rampant in the industry. The Hema Committee, comprising of retired High Court Justice K. Hema, former actor Sharada and retired IAS officer K.B. Valsala Kumari, was formed in 2017 after the Kerala-based Women in Cinema Collective's petition to study the issues of sexual harassment and gender inequality in the Malayalam film industry. The WCC, Women in Cinema Collective, itself came into existence after the Malayalam women actor came forward alleging abduction and sexual assault on her in Kochi. The investigation done by a team of Kerala police converged on Malayalam actor Dilip. The 290-page report, parts of which have been redacted to hide the identities of the survivors and those accused of wrongdoing, says that the industry is being dominated by a mafia of powerful men and that sexual harassment of women is rampant. Meanwhile, actor Ranjini, who donned key roles in several Malayalam movies, filed also an appeal against Justice V.G. Arun's order that dismissed a plea for not releasing the Justice K. Hema Committee report. Joining me on the broadcast, viewers, is WCC core member Bina Paul, the Women in Cinema Collective. And Bina Paul joins us on the broadcast. I appreciate you joining me on the broadcast, ma'am. We welcome you on the show. What exactly has been conspiring? We have been seeing how the report was pending for many years, and at this point of time, when this has become such a huge controversy, shedding light on the kind of system and the nexus of the mafia lobby that is being run in the Malayalam film industry, do you think that the release of the report at this point of time has added into taking the steps in the right direction, ma'am?
Yes, definitely, because for a long time we have been saying that there are very unhealthy practices going on in this industry, ranging from sexual harassment to various forms of human rights violations, basic labor law violations, etc. Yeah, so this has certainly brought out this debate, brought out these issues very clearly, strongly, and we are hoping that whoever is able to takes cognizance and brings about this change.
Ma'am, what I essentially also want to understand for the benefit of our viewers is because now the report has been released after a long wait of 4 years, and also there have been the considerations made into concealing the identity of the survivors as well. What is exactly the aim and the motive of the WCC, which is aiming to achieve, you know, after this has got such widespread attention at this given point of time? The Kerala government exactly has also been at the center stage of the controversy. What exactly the WCC aiming to achieve now and hoping to do so, you know, after this has got such widespread recognition as well?
Right from day one till the Hema Committee report has been released, WCC has been working for an equitable and equal workspace for women in the industry, and we will continue to do that, and that is exactly what we are doing. Frankly, we are trying to, can you just give me a minute, 1 second?
All right. Ms. Bina Paul is back with us on the broadcast.
From day one, WCC has emphasized that we believe that this has to be an equitable workspace. Why the committee report was important was because a lot of people did not believe that we were saying these, when we said these things, and we thought that we needed a study, an actual study done by a credible group of people to understand how all this works. Now, when they have come up with their report, almost vindicating everything that we have said, we are going to work with the various stakeholders to ensure some things, at least, most things, that the law of the land is applied, that there are sexual harassment does not become, you are not treated only as a sexual object, but also as a proper labor force. So there are many things we have to work. It's a slow process maybe, but we are going to work towards changes at the basic level.
I also believe that in this context of what has been unfolding after the release of the report, are there any separate attempts that have been made to the Kerala government for enforcing special laws, especially pertaining to the industry of the Malayalam film industry, where there has to be a concrete action when such incidents of targeted sexual violence and advances have been made against actors and actresses, right open in and at the time of workplace?
Well, there is the law of the land, which is the POSH Act, which exists. The Hema Committee has suggested a tribunal because she thinks that the POSH Act may not be enough. Now, these are legal points. In any case, whether tribunal these recommendations, you or me or X or Z cannot put up a tribunal if it is necessary, if that is the way to deal with it. So there are, these are the things that need to be worked out by legal minds, by labor officers, by the legal department. It's also the stakeholders, because we certainly do not want people breathing down our neck. But if laws are followed, certainly think that.
For more such videos, subscribe to the Newsx YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.